Hi Leo, welcome to your December 2022 monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. So this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, not a personal one-on-one reading, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know right now in this very moment with everything you've been through or are about to go through this month in December. Anything Spirit wants you to keep in mind of, to pay attention to, or what to become aware of as the days and weeks unfold. Well, Leo, I gotta say, dead center of this, we got the King of Earth, which is Taurus energy. You could have strong Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Does not have to be the case. But crossing this now is the King of Water. So for some of you, what I'm automatically feeling for a group of you is that you have a choice between two people. This could be a romance, this could be a friendship, but it's almost as if, Leo, two people have their eye on you. Someone that is a bit more grounded, a little bit more like a rock, pragmatic, not the most emotionally expressive person on earth. And then you have someone who has their eye on you that is very romantic, brings out passion in you, desire in you, romance in you. And some of you are trying to decide which person is the best for you. It does feel romantic. And again, just because these are kings does not have to correlate with gender or sex. This is masculine energy, masculine earth, masculine water, and they're all being directed at you, Leo. Now, others of you, I wonder if you're going through something right now that is a bit emotionally troubling, is a bit of like emotional roller coaster and has been taking you up and down these last few months. And maybe it's because you were not prepared for whatever happened. Maybe you were unexpected, certain things happened in your life that fell into your lap that you didn't know what to do with. But this month in December, there's something that you're finally accepting. There's something that you're finally just taking control of, even if it was out of your control. You're not going to let this get the best of you. And maybe some of you are in the process of learning how to manage your emotions around the situation, because when you're emotional, it didn't work in your favor. And it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry, of course. But I feel like there were certain emotions that were trying to overwhelm you, Cancer, maybe even the emotions of others. Ooh, Cancer, let's just put in there Leo, excuse me. Maybe a Cancer cross watcher is here, or you guys have strong Cancer in your chart. But anyway, Leo, there is maybe these emotions being projected onto you that someone's trying to manipulate you with, use you with, but December, it's not working the same as it used to. And maybe it's because you're finally accepting someone as they are, accepting the situation as it is, and that accepting does not mean forgiving, accepting does not mean allowing, but you're finally kind of seeing the situation and this person as a means of, you know what, I am not going to try to fix this. This is not my duty to fix. I feel some of you are finally seeing. And although some people may want to place that responsibility on you to make them happy, put that responsibility on you to make them feel secure, they can only do that for themselves. So I'm going to pull more cards and see what direction this reading kind of is going, but I feel those messages very strongly for a lot of you. Whew, Ten of Earth. This could be in relation to your family with the Ten of Earth. Family members that are, again, this is the holidays, so emotions could run high for some of us. And there may be family members that are trying to emotionally get you all riled up the way they used to, Leo, but it's not working this time. Yeah, especially with the Page of Water reading this. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. Okay. Leo, let's talk about this, because for most of you, I do feel this is a romantic situation. If it's not romantic, just take it as family member or friends, but I'm just going to put one story outline out there and just change it how you need to fit you. But it does feel romantic. It does feel like two people have their eye on you. Two people are serious about you and may want to even fight over you, Leo, whether they do it physically, whether they do it verbally, whether they do it energetically. I do feel that maybe even for some of you, you're moving on to a new love interest, a romantic situation, and this King of Water here is not happy about it, and they're pretty devastated about it, but maybe they kind of made the bed for them to sleep in. If they had all this romance for you, this passion for you, this love for you, why didn't they utilize that when they had you in their pocket, when they had you around? But the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Water. A lot of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And this is, for me, falling in love. I feel that someone has fallen in love with you. And I feel that both of these kings have love for you. And it's like, Leo, it's your time to make a choice. It's your time to make a decision about who you want to pursue more. And to me, it's kind of looking like this King of Earth energy is someone that I feel will provide for more of what you need and what you want. Because again, I usually don't feel this way about the King of Cups. I usually only feel about this way when he's in reverse, but I don't know, this challenge of it all is almost giving me the King of Water in reverse. Maybe this was an ex that was emotionally unstable, emotionally manipulative, and I feel they're very unhealed, Leo. And again, like they only used you, having you, being in a relationship with you as something that they thought would heal all their insecurity problems, their jealousy problems. And I feel that's really what drove you away. But I do feel, Leo, that Spirit wants you to say, listen to your heart and choose love. Choose love in everything. I believe I was explaining this it was either Taurus's reading or Aries reading, but it's kind of like how we can decide what love is and what our heart is going for is that you weigh these options out on 2 scales. This person or that person. Okay, who makes me feel excited? Who makes me feel appreciated, honored, respected, and loved? When I see their text message, I get hopeful. I get those little butterflies in my stomach. And then on the other side of that, who's the person where I see their text message, it stresses me out. It makes me worried. It makes me nervous. It makes me have this reaction of fear or shock or whatever it is, right? That's the basis of fear. So by weighing out these decisions and putting it on those scales, which one is more on the side of love? That's what Spirit wants you to choose. Maybe this King of Earth is someone that you work with, you met at work, you met through a collaboration of projects with. But this King of Earth is someone that I feel is new to the situation as far as what you were used to in love and romance, or different than your last person, different than your ex. Maybe they don't get the passions going up and stirring. Maybe they're not as emotional, but they're dedicated. They're serious. They take their time with things. They don't chaotically react. They like to analyze the situation, stay steady, and then act. And maybe that's exactly what some of you may need, Leo, after dealing with someone who is so emotionally turbulent. But let's jump right on in. Dead center of this, King of Earth. Yeah. So I do feel as if this King of Earth is going to invite you to do something for the holidays, especially if before you guys leave to go back home, if you're traveling to see family, they want to spend certain time with you. And I do feel that they have something to say about the two of you, whether this is a full-on offer of being in a relationship, being in a commitment, or starting to date more exclusively, or even just putting it out there that I feel something between the two of us. I really like you, and I want to know if you feel the same and you see this going anywhere. I do feel this King of Earth is the main person in your life that you are focusing on right now. And for others of you, this is just the stability you're trying to reassert in your life. Maybe after dealing with such an emotionally chaotic situation in love and romance, or just in general in life. But what's crossing this is the King of Water, Scorpio energy. So this is the challenge of the situation, right? And for some of you, it's not to get your emotions too riled up. And again, maybe some of you are just kind of programmed that way because you had to deal in the past with someone that was emotionally unpredictable. That's how it feels. Whether it was hot and cold energy, or again, you just never knew when this person was just going to start a whole nother episode of drama, of chaos. And I feel those were all mechanisms to keep you emotionally bonded to them, but not in the healthy, high vibrating way, in the way that it would make you feel bad. It would make you feel like you were upsetting this person and everything you were doing was wrong if it wasn't exactly what they wanted, that type of thing, right? So I do feel if this person has found out that you're in a new relationship or that you moved on to a new level in your life without them, they're not doing so well. I feel this is the type that has saved the pictures of the two of you and still looks at them on their phone. This is the type of person that even if you block them, they'll make more accounts just to see what you're doing on social media. Maybe even if you don't have social media, they're the type that knows your friends, your family members, and maybe even ask about you to see where you're at and what you're doing. So I do feel, Leo, that this is something where I feel as if you can choose love, but don't get too emotionally involved not in as far as like dedicating yourself to something, but as far as being too emotionally reactive to certain things. I would stay more grounded in whatever you're facing, especially if it's this person that's trying to get an emotional reaction out of you. I would stay steady. I would stay steady because if you showed them that reaction, if you gave them that reaction, you'd be boosting their ego in some way because in their mind, whether it's true or not, it shows that you care. What's crowning the reading is the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So I do feel that for different reasons in different ways, these two kings, King of Water, King of Earth, is looking at you in a serious way. They both see you as a potential partner. They both see you as husband-wife material. I do feel this King of Earth wants to start introducing you to their inner circle, their friends, their family members, because they do feel like you're the type that they could bring around their family and show off a little bit and say, look at my new Leo on my arm. Leo is the person I'm interested in. Leo is the person where I see myself being with. And they already are talking about you in that way to people on the phone, through text messages, through hanging out. But if this King of Wands is still lingering around, they still see you as theirs. Just to be fully aware, as delusional as that may be, or as unreasonable as that may be, they absolutely still feel like you two are still going to work things out. You two are still meant to have a life together, and their mind's made up as far as that goes. What's rooting this is the Page of Cups. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's weird. I feel like I'm picking up on this King of Waters energy, and it's almost like nervous flusterness, and it's like making me, just feeling that energy is putting me in their nervous, flustered, anxious energy. So, I mean, let me just detach from that a bit and start talking about this card here. So, for a lot of you, this King of Earth does have feelings for you, is developing a crush here. But again, with the Ace of Cups, the more they're around you, the more you guys reveal your innermost selves to each other, your experiences, your past, everything that you guys have been through in love and romance. And as you bond that way through conversation, through interaction, through dating, it's starting to show a different side to them, this King of Earth. Again, I don't see these grand gestures, but I do see them sending you good morning texts or good night texts or making sure you made it home safe. They do have that sensitive, soft side, but they don't show everyone that side. Barely anyone is what I'm hearing. And Leo, this may be where you're at developing these feelings for this person, but you may be a little bit nervous. You may be a little bit shy because you don't want to walk into another situation that is going to be a bit chaotic, dramatic. It feels that way for some of you, whoever that King of Water was. Now, for some of you guys, I gotta say, you may have been drawn to this King of Water because there was something within your inner child that felt drawn to this, whether that was a karmic lesson from childhood that you guys kind of have become identified with, or others of you, they may have used that vulnerable side of you to get what they wanted. And so that's maybe why you're protecting this more soft, sensitive side from this King of Earth, if that is your story. But this King of Earth is coming into maybe tell your inner child that was maybe drawn to this King of Water and was a little bit rocked by this King of Water that you're safer with them emotionally. And I feel as time goes on in December, as you get to know each other, it develops more this sense of comfort, this sense of protection, this sense of safeness that you're starting to feel with this person. That is something to trust because that is coming from the element of love. In the recent past, we have the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. So Leo, in the recent past, it feels as if a couple things. You weren't really satisfied with this King of Water here. And maybe you even recently broke up with this King of Water and you decided to go after this King of Earth because of it. Maybe some of you already made the choice, right? And maybe it's because this King of Water, again, they don't even have to be a water sign, but it's just someone that emotionally drained you to the point where you became numb. That's how it feels. And it's almost as if, Leo, you didn't want to remain in a relationship that you just kind of felt numb to after a certain point. And that's where you decided something had to change. You weren't going to stay complacent in something you weren't happy with. So you made a different choice. Your future Seven of Fire, Leo energy. So Leo, again, whether this person tries to come out of the cuts, come out of the blue, this King of Water, whoever they were, to confront you, to send you a mean text message I'm kind of seeing for some of you guys. And if they've already done this, you know this is their MO. They may try to pull this again. I can't believe you left me. I can't believe you did this. You moved on. Or even just take the whole thing of trying to act like they don't care, but still confronting you passive aggressively about your choice to leave them and to move on. There may be someone you may have to face with there. You really have to use your lion's roar to get them to understand who you are. And that the choice you made was the right one, Leo, to walk away from a situation that was emotionally turbulent for you. It wasn't stable. It wasn't healthy for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up on. And you can fight for yourself. You can do the right thing for yourself. And you can be confident in that without other people trying to make you feel bad for it, to guilt you for it. And now also for others of you with this King of Earth, even if you've been a little bit more closed off, you've been a little bit more nervous or shy about opening up this side of you that is hopeful, that is starting to care, that is starting to fall in love, they are going to fight for this. And it may, again, not be dramatic, but it may be in the way where they're going to text you more. They're going to be more action-oriented and asking you out, inviting you to certain events, to certain places. And even for some of you, again, I feel like they're going to invite you to their home for the first time or invite you back to their parents' house in some way. So let's go ahead and pull some cards and get deeper into this. Tell me more about December for Leo. A wonderful surprise is coming. Okay, nice. Something entirely new awaits you. And I feel that's what this King of Earth is trying to bring in for you, Leo. And maybe I'm kind of like viewing this woman as kind of hiding behind the fan there, right? There's nothing you can be afraid of or should be afraid of. Everything you've learned from that emotionally chaotic person from the past is everything that you have learned about your discernment. And I do feel that you would have read the energy long ago if this King of Earth was anything like the King of Water that you've dealt with. So I do feel, Leo, that you can be open to this new experience. You could be open to this love. And I think even this King of Earth may surprise you in a way that you weren't expecting, that you didn't see coming. It feels like an invitation. It feels like a date, an offer, or maybe, again, someone with the Ten of Earth may want to try to put a ring on it with you, Leo. Someone could have very curly hair as well, naturally curly hair. But a surprise is coming from all this. And I mean, even if it is from this King of Water, they think they're surprising you, just be prepared for that. Again, that text message, that phone call. But I think if you were to kind of sidestep that or avoid that that surprise will be replaced with whatever the King of Earth has to offer. Let's keep going. Tell me more about December for Leo. Ooh, there we go. In the flow. So Gemini had this card. So if you have Gemini placement strongly in your chart, I suggest checking out the Gemini reading. And it says, everything is smooth sailing. So this is what I kind of meant by this emotionally chaotic person. They just can't stand the fact to see you happy, that you're in the flow, that you are gliding through this separation pretty well versus how they're going about it. I even see them like tearing up over you, crying over you, just looking at your social media. How dare Leo do this to me? Again, no accountability, but placing it all on you, right? But I would just stay within your vibration, stay on the path that you've already chosen for yourself, to walk away from a situation, to break up from a certain person, because it is serving you well, Leo. And I do feel like as you kind of get in this vibration of acceptance, as moving forward, as knowing what you want and not settling for less, you're going to see more coming into your life that may be something you've been manifesting, or maybe even comes as a surprise to you, Leo. But you're in the flow and don't let anyone disrupt it. That's all I have to say. Let's keep going. This King of Earth may buy you a present too. And it may not be, a golden ring, but it may be something that means a lot to you. It means a lot to them because they thought of you and wanted to buy it for you. Tell me more. December for Leo. There we go. Ooh, magical powers. I weave and clear. I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. So what really stood out to me with this card is that I weave and clear. So you cleared out everything from your life that was not serving you, that was making you feel unfulfilled, unappreciated. And with that experience and the lessons you've learned from that, you're weaving something new into your life and you're manifesting something amazing into your life. I feel for a lot of you, with the general theme I'm going with, this is romance, and this is someone that is going to be more dedicated, serious, that you could see yourself with in the long run. And I feel that there is magic around you, Leo. I do feel you're seeing the signs from Spirit, you're getting the guidance from Spirit, but it's even through understanding the power you have to make the reality you want in your life, to go for your goals and to not stop until you get there. I do feel that's part of being in this flow that you're in, Leo. And as you kind of dive more into your manifestation, into your ability of the law of attraction, the more you're going to start to see these little surprises come in that are going to make you feel blessed with this Ace of Cups. And I think this King of Wands is worried, this King of Water is worried because they know your power, Leo. And they know once your mind is made up, it's not going to change. And that's why they're probably frantic and freaking out right now. All right. Let's go ahead and pull one more card for my Leos and see anything else that you need to know about December. Any last words to wrap up this reading with? I mean, good things are coming, Leo. Just don't pay attention to the people or the situations that are trying to bring you down to this flow you're in, because you're getting exactly what you want, okay? Don't let anyone stop you. Nice. Here we go. Goose. Inner knowing. I feel like recently you guys have seen like a migration of goose going in the sky over your house, your town, whatever, but it says, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So nothing can really keep you down, Leo. Nothing can make you feel stuck. You won't allow it. Spirit won't allow it. And anything that tries to will be removed, or you'll remove it yourself. And so I feel, Leo, you have these good feelings towards something that carries the energy of the King of Earth, that you should soar to, that you should fly to, you should be in the flow of, and enjoy every moment of it. I do feel this is the right path for you, the right way for you, and to continue to going down it even when people aren't happy about it, people question you, question your path. It doesn't matter. It's your life to live. Trust in your abilities to make the right decisions for yourself. Trust in the power that you have to create the life that you want, and that you'll get there with the guidance from Spirit, with the magic that you carry within yourself. You will make it happen, Leo. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provides you with the clarity, insight, healing, guidance you were looking for in regards to what's happening in your life in December. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.